Alright. Yo, I'm wondering, I want to get a tattoo someday. I want to know a little bit more about it.
Well, you're going to want to know what getting a tattoo consists of.
Yeah, like what's the procedure of getting a tattoo?
Well, it consists of an ultra-fast needle gun called a rotary machine. This needle drags ink down into your skin through the epidermis into the dermis. It can puncture your skin as fast as 3,000 times a minute.
3,000 times?
That's really fast.
Here's an example of the rotary gun in action in super slow motion. Look at that ink.
Once the tattoo is done, though, you get to seal it with some plastic wrap to help the skin heal and help to keep the ink from leaking out of your skin because you've got a lot of little holes in there. Once it heals up, it's mostly permanent. Over time, it can fade, though, from white blood cells, carrying away the smaller ink particles and getting them out of your system.
Yeah. That's something I was wondering. Like, what happens if I don't want the tattoo anymore? What am I supposed to do?
Well, luckily there's some surgery you can get called laser removal surgery, which breaks up the bigger particles into little particles, which the white blood cells then take away.
Here's an example of the laser exploding the big ink particles into smaller ones for the white blood cells to consume.
Okay, I'm 18. I don't know if there's an age limit.
Well, the age limit is luckily 18.
Aw, sick.
You're not going to need a parent. If you're younger than 18, you sadly can't get a tattoo.
At all?
At all, nope.
How did Sabrina get one?
For graph 1, the question is, should people get tattoos? 96.6% of people said yes, and 3.4% of people said no. That 3.4% is equal to 1 vote in our poll of 30 people.
Okay, that sounds fun and all. I kind of want a sleeve. I want to slowly work it up. How much does it cost, a tattoo?
You want a full sleeve?
Yeah, eventually. But at first, just...
Oh, you want to start off small? You can start off small. Most small, cheap ones can cost about $100. But working up to a full sleeve, that can be hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Okay.
Depending on which artist you go to and the quality.
That sounds expensive and painful.
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay.
For graph 2, the question is, do you have or want a tattoo? 55.2% of people said yes, 27.6% of people said no, and the rest of the people took advantage of the other option with answers such as IDK, only if it means something, thinking about it, sometimes, I want one.
I'm just still wondering, if I'm going to get a big tattoo, how long is that going to take,
Well, a big tattoo can take multiple sessions of multiple hours. But the small tattoo you want to start off with, that can take only up to an hour.
That still sounds long and painful.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Question 3. Does a family member have a tattoo? 89.7% said yes, 10.3% said no. Question 4. Is it unprofessional to have tattoos? 89.7% said no, 10.3% said yes. That 10.3% is equal to 3 votes. The final chart is a multiple choice question in which people were asked to mark which tattoos they consider acceptable. Arms is in first with 19 votes, legs and feet at 18, torso with 14, hands and all of the above are at 10, all of the above includes full body, and face and neck are at 2 votes. Those 2 votes come from people who selected all of the options.
This sounds all fun and painful and stuff, but is there any is it bad to get a tattoo? Is there any dangers to it?
Hey Google, are tattoos bad for you?
On the website FDA.gov, they say, FDA has received reports of bad reactions to tattoo inks right after tattooing and even years later. You also might become allergic to other products, such as hair dyes, if your tattoo contains p-phenylenediamine.
Whatever that means.
And as always, thanks for watching.
Here's a summary from the website healthline.com. Health risks of tattoos. Blood-borne diseases, such as hepatitis B, hepatitis C, HIV, and tetanus, these can be contracted by using contaminated tattoo needles that haven't been sanitized. Interference with future...
Okay, Google, is getting a tattoo dangerous? Is that what you guys...
That's what I know.
Here's a summary from the website healthline.com.
Be it goes over, it goes into your skin, it stabs into your skin 3 times a minute. A minute? 3,000
3
times?
times a minute?
Me?
Uh,
Mink.
Meh.